faces an existential threat. There are other allies of ours in the Gulf region, the Arab states, who are looking to the United States for leadership, frankly, and are not seeing.
But does that mean give them more money? Because the argument is, why good money after bad? I mean, if we can't buy their love with the billions we've given them, why are we putting a deposit on their hate?
It is not to buy their love. The point of the remarks that I had made, I think that you referred to, Neil, are the fact that our aid doesn't come just because someone's entitled. It comes if our allies there are going to stop us and stand for the things that we believe in. And
but lately they haven't, right? Lately they haven't.
Right.
So it puts well-intended people like yourself in a box. What do you do?
Well,
do you pour more money?
No, the question is, especially when you look at the government of Egypt, you know, the Muslim Brotherhood obtaining power there is a very, very troublesome development. And that's where I think the United States and our foreign policy will have to take heed of whether that government is going to recognize U.S. interest, is going to recognize the fact that we believe the best route forward is for Egypt to recognize its agreements and peace treaty with our ally Israel, and that we stand up against extremism. We have got to stand up against Islamic extremism that wants to overthrow everything that we're about in that region as well as here at home.
Let's maybe onerous issues, if you don't mind. I know today you had this bipartisan event where you were all, I guess, doing the scaffolding, what will be the inaugural, what do they call it? Just the set for it? And I'm watching you and Nancy, right, the platform. And I'm watching you and Nancy Pelosi. It's a bipartisan, I guess you're having this thing, and she couldn't get the nail in there. What the heck was going on?
I don't know. She said she was being very gentle with the nail. But in the end, I think that Speaker Boehner went over and helped her finish off her nail.
Do you guys get along? I mean, in general, I mean, the sharp differences notwithstanding, the rap is that regardless of the election turns out, you still won't be able to work with each other. What do you say?
Yeah, we have to. I mean, listen, I believe really that reasonable people can disagree on policy or anything else. And Neil, I always go back to the fact that I've been married nearly 23 years. I don't agree with my wife on everything, but what we do is we agree to disagree when we have to, and then we go about trying to, in my home, build a family, raise a family, and have a home life.
Well, I do one better than you, Congressman. I always say, you're right, honey, so stupid. But I understand your strategy.
But you know, it's the same thing here. I mean, we're going to have disagreements, and I think that most Americans expect that. But let's find ways we can work together. That's real bipartisanship, if you can set aside the differences and find things you can work on in common to produce results so life can begin to work again for the people of this country.